Okay, welcome to the pod. Okay.
Yes. We're here, we're queer.
Yeah.
Be quiet. I know.
Shut the fuck up. Well, okay, so first order of business is like we've been very funny in past recording sessions.
Yeah.
Has not always made the cut, so I feel we should just put a little compilation of shenanigans at the front.
I love that. Here's all the jokes you missed.
Okay. I have like an ick,
Okay.
of like I unfollowed someone.
Do I know?
Yeah, you know them. I wasn't even aware that I was following them
It's a real person?
on Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
I just find it repulsive when guys who are married to someone refer to their wife as their bride. Immediately unfollow.
Like, not like introducing for the first time my bride.
Like they've been married a long time.
Well,
My bride is so beautiful. My stunning bride.
Yuck.
I can't.
Oh, why? There's other words, bestie.
It's like very.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I can't.
That's
I don't know
like-
what it is. It like brings me back to like
They're like wedding people and like, is it religious?
Bride of Christ. Yeah.
Bride of Christ.
I hate it. Don't do that. Don't be doing that.
No.
We're more than your bride, okay?
And bride, like you're bride for one day.
Yeah, it's like very virginity.
And yeah, and if you're like one of those that's like so into wedding, get over it. Weddings aren't cute. Marriage isn't cute. I mean,
I know. It's true.
it's tough out here.
I'm not your bride.
Yeah, I'm nobody's bride. I'm a human person, okay? I'm not a blow-up doll in a white dress.
That's right.
You know, did I do it right?
Yeah. That's
Fuck that
exactly
guy.
what I thought of.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, and then I mean, tangentially related, like we know someone who or we used to know someone, me and Jamie, that they were very like religious. Okay, and then this man had this picture of his wife, okay, in her wedding gown, okay, and it's black and white photo, and she's in the white dress on the stairs of some, I guess, the venue, okay,
In a hoe position.
not in a hoe position.
Okay.
And Jamie said it looks like that she's dead and has been thrown.
It's a crime scene.
He strangled his bride and then took a photo. But to them, they're like, "Oh, my bride looks so beautiful." We're like, your bride looked like a corpse, but did you do it? Who done it?
Okay, and also it is also problematic, and this is like calling out some people that I really do enjoy in my life.
Yikes!
But y'all have to stop
What?
making your wedding photos, cropping out your bride, and using it as your LinkedIn profile. You have to stop. That's
Well,
not
that's
a
like-
shot.
That's the best they've been dressed.
That's a problem for me. I don't want them selfieing, but like, if you want to be in a suit, go get a headshot. You know what I mean?
I
You
guess.
can't be in a tuxedo on LinkedIn with like just a few ringlets sticking in. You can't do it, you know? Just some Tool in the background. They do it all the time. I'm telling you, we can't do that. I can't be a cupcake in my LinkedIn profile.
Sorry, men. Get your shit together.
Yes, you have to pay the money. Or take a selfie.
Yes, just
like the rest
nice.
of it.
But like, I mean, I don't
On a
enjoy-
shirt.
I like, basic straight males that don't like taking pretty pictures. That's who I like in
know.
real life. I understand what you're saying, but they don't
Yes,
do that.
I know.
They don't take photo. They
Then-
don't dress nice.
Listen, I would like a call to action then for
Okay.
guys. If you're going to be on LinkedIn, as you kind of have to these days, like get with your friends, your boyfriends,
Yes.
dress in a shirt,
Yes.
with sleeves,
Yes.
and then go somewhere, maybe outdoors, maybe somewhere with a nice brownstone, stand in front of it one at a time and take each other's picture.
Absolutely.
That's
Pair
it.
up. Hey,
One
men.
day.
Pair up.
Yes.
Get in a hay field, a wheat field.
I don't know how I feel about wheat.
This is what the gals do. You look so good, bestie.
I don't know how I feel about
Get
a
to it.
man in a wheat field.
Well, I'm just so often
Right.
that weddings are out there, Maybe
Oy.
that's no for me. Yeah, I hear you.
Don't be cropping your wife out.
Or like, you got a bride, have her take the fucking picture.
Right.
Have
There's
her dress
evidence
you up.
of a bride, unless you chucked her down the stairs.
I'm so sorry. Like, the sun is leaving, so
Oh, come on, drips.
yeah, this is my beaded curtains.
So cute. Like, do you remember Dharma and Greg?
Of course, I remember Darby and Greg.
We do. Mom love a sitcom.
Yeah, I don't know that Dharma and Greg would hold up today for
I
me.
don't even remember it.
Will and Grace, wonderful.
Yes.
Did Mom watch Seinfeld?
No, but Dad did.
I love Seinfeld, and Jamie loves Seinfeld. Guess what I fucking hate? Friends.
Yeah. Well, that's
Call the cops.
checks out.
Call the cop.
That checks out. I think a lot of people don't like Friends.
I think
These
everybody
days.
like Friends.
No, these days there's so much criticism.
What are you talking about?
There's so much criticism about the content.
What are you talking about? Because every goddamn tween at this goddamn middle school
Oh, of course.
is wearing it and talking about
You
it.
don't know better. They're
You're
watching it.
stupid. Yeah.
I thought they were just buying the merch because it's vintage.
I believe they're watching it. At least at this goddamn school. I don't know what to tell you.
That's just the South. Just kidding.
I know. This is where we are behind the rest of the union.
They're trying to be Yankees. Mom loved not Will and Grace. Yes, Will and Grace, but
Yeah.
everybody loves Raymond.
Oh my god. I can't do that. But
She-
Mom loved that.
King of Queens. She always be watching that at her house.
Does she? I don't feel I know her, but we love Leah, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
I've never seen it, but
And
here we love.
and who's the other guy that's in there? With his wife who solved Golden State Killer.
Oh, Patton had a he had a program.
He's in that show.
He's in Leah
of
Remedi's show.
Yes.
He is.
Yes. What other? I feel we were always watching sitcoms, not the Met Your Mother one.
No.
No.
And not Frasier. I don't feel. I've never seen Frasier. Jamie watched Frasier.
Didn't watch Frasier. We knew.
Yeah, we can smell it.
You know what I don't love anymore, but it's like everywhere, much like
What?
Friends. A Full House and
Gross.
Suck My Dick.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Nope.
Next. Grow
No,
up.
thank you. Ew. Yeah, not for us.
I did love A Boy
There's
Meets
too many
World.
fucking people in that house. It's too full. What's going on?
That's not a big house.
That's sussy as hell. Why is there
Too many
so
uncles.
Too many uncles? Why are all these grown men here with all these young gals? That's weird.
So weird. I did love A Boy Meets World, so you know
Of course.
I try to follow the Pod Meets World,
I don't.
but then they're always trying to show me Full House, and I don't like it
Why do they want to tell you about Full House?
because they have gas
No,
with their friends.
I don't want them to have gas.
No.
Did we? I mean, we love her from The Boy Meets World, right? But
Yeah.
she was not. I mean, she's not thick, is she? But
For us back then, it was
Back
important to see our body type represented.
thank you. And she's smart.
Yeah.
She's funny, I think.
Yeah, she was funny. She took no shit,
Yeah.
which neither do we. In our heads, at least.
Yeah. We don't. That young man is running for governor? Question mark.
Who?
The boy.
The one that met World?
Yeah.
The Savage?
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, he is. He's the politics
Of what?
of, I don't know, governor of somewhere. I don't know if it's California, yay, but
Hey Siri. Where is Boy Meets World running for governor? Oh, running for Congress of LA.
that's even wilder.
Who's he running against? What party? I need to know.
I don't think it's great news.
Oh no.
I know.
New York Times. Hey, well, hold on.
I love to be here when you're finding this out. Poor thing.
He's running against Adam Schiff? Or no?
Oh God.
Yes.
But Adam Schiff is like one of my dads.
Yeah, you can't fight our dad.
He texts me all the time.
No, sorry. He's running against Adam Schiff to replace Dianne Feinstein.
That's fine. Retire, girl.
You're tired.
You're tired,
But
and it
wait.
shows.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I know that reading is not fascinating. Talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. We're processing trauma right now.
Katie Porter, I'm so confused. How many fucking people live in LA?
I know.
Can y'all just mute? What?
You said that so. You said that so funny. You're like, "Hey Siri, can you help? I'm very upset." Hey,
I still don't know what his party affiliation is.
I don't feel it's great, but I'm not sure. Because why are you gonna run against Schiff if it's good news?
Well, everybody's running though.
Oh. Well, ask her. She's right there.
Hey Siri. What's Boy Meets World party affiliation? Oh, he's running as a Democrat.
Okay. Okay. Well, good. Okay, good for that boy. Wonderful. I'm glad we don't have to, throw him out. That's good.
We might have to though. What's he doing there?
I don't know. It's just something to keep an eye on, let's not panic before we have to, but
Yeah, and I don't live there, so what do I care?
I don't know. But, like, are we gonna get text from him and not Adam Schiff now? Like, do we want that?
It said that he ran for like city council or something and got less than 7% of the votes. So I don't think we have to worry. But
Poor thing.
I didn't fact check again.
Poor thing. OMG.
They didn't watch Boy Meets World is the thing.
No.
You know?
Now we're all older and registered, so
Yeah.
God bless. I don't know.
It's fine. The most magical thing happened this week with the AI robots because at work we were doing some research about something and we needed to make a profile on a website for our research. And I decided that I would make like a happy couple picture for my friend to put on her profile. And so I asked Canva robot, because Canva has AI now where you can like make whatever you tell it to.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So I said, please make a happy engaged couple. And it made just absolute works of art that like they had like claws for hands, melting faces, bulging eyeballs. So I'll put the pictures up. It's stunning.
How lovely.
It's art. Canva's like, let us know if these images don't look quite right. We're still learning. They look great.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Canva. You're doing great.
Okay, we're back.
And we're back.
Okay, wasn't that a delight?
We're funny, I'm telling you. In the midst of all this.
I know, it's been kind of happy times.
Christ on sale, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm never sorry.
That's true. Never,
you know?
Not once.
I'm not going to be here.
No. It's our job to be sorry.
Right.
And truly, it's not anyone else's either. So get the fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
what did happen?
When you share something very personal / traumatic that hath happened, okay?
Yeah.
You like on a podcast, which is what we're doing here.
Of all things.
Of all platforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
When will we learn? First MySpace, now we're here.
It's true. You don't always want to share every detail of what has happened because it's not really about details.
Yes.
You know, and you don't like it shouldn't be about details.
Yes.
Okay, this is not an action movie. Okay, this is not a spy thriller over here.
Right. This isn't fucking Clue.
Yeah, it's not whodunit. Okay.
Okay.
But it has sometimes become about the details now in the aftermath, you know? Like everybody want to know, not everybody, but it's like, I don't know. It's like,
it's not becoming details on the show. It's people want to talk about details behind
the skins.
Behind the skins. And we're not interested.
And it's like, okay, here's what, because we're podcasting pros at this point. We've discussed so many things. And it's like, yes, Peach has an old man fetish. Yes, Peach was, before this mysterious man, dating an 18-year-old and have broke up with him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, It's like maybe this guy was 19, maybe this guy was 20, maybe this guy was 25, maybe this guy was 45. I
Maybe
don't
he's
fucking know.
100 years old. Does it matter?
Does it?
Is wrong wrong?
So it's like now, do we need more details? Maybe. Okay, so trigger warning. Okay,
Yeah.
we will.
But you certainly don't have to.
No, but there are things I would like to address.
Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's do it. And then
So-
I'll go ham after you. But go ahead.
So here are the notes. Okay.
Yeah.
So if he's 19, so that's up for discourse, I guess. Is that maybe
Apparently.
this guy was 19 when I was 16 or whatever, 15, 16, going on 17, going on 16. I don't fucking know. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't know when this happened.
It's not Sound of Music too. Like it's not like it was olden times.
Nor.
She was 16 going on 17. Shut the fuck up.
But he certainly seemed older.
Squirtinly was older. Was not in high school.
I was in high school, just fresh out of my very first serious relationship. Truly, like a week or two out of my first serious relationship. And well, maybe my second serious relationship, but my first
high school, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And he's not in school.
Nope.
Dropped out, graduated, question mark. I don't fucking know.
Who give a fuck?
He's drinking a lot, you know.
Oh, he was drinky too.
Not around me because, you know, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And
excuse me. What was the I didn't know that. Was there good points? Like what was
it was like
the great thing of this guy? What the
he
fuck?
liked Jesus. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's the prerequisite.
Okay.
At this
violent
juncture.
alcoholic.
We'll get to it.
Okay.
So he's have been in a very serious relationship, almost engaged. Okay. So he seems like an elder in the midst of, and all of this I did not learn until we were dating. Okay. I didn't know that he liked to party. I didn't know that he had been in this very serious relationship. I just knew this boy goes to church. This boy likes Jesus. That's fine. We went on a mission together. Let's fucking go.
Good enough for me. Right.
Page 2. Okay. So I am very clear with this boy that I do not want to have sex until I am married. Okay. For the Lord.
Yeah.
But he does know that I have given up my virginity prior to him. Okay. Because my first serious boyfriend, we had sex.
You don't have to.
We had sex. Okay. And
okay,
it was lovely.
Deal with it.
It was lovely. Props to that boy. It was fine.
It was
lovely. So respectful.
Okay.
His mom was certainly upstairs, but it's fine. It's fine. It was good lighting. I was enthusiastic. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
That's
right.
Okay. Highlight that.
But it was nice. Okay. But yeah, I still love Jesus. So of course that's
you gotta feel bad about it.
Yeah. So I'm like, we're starting over I broke up with that boy, so we're starting over from scratch. Okay.
Yeah.
Born again virgin. Okay.
Yeah.
But he knew that. So that's the power dynamic. Okay. That I didn't feel great about, but here we are. Okay. So this is where my current rage is. It's not about 19. It's not about 22. It's not about old man. Okay. It's about like since we were tiny children, like 5th grade, at summer camp, Jesus summer camp, we've been told, like, you give a little piece of your heart every time you have sex. Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't get it back, no takes backs, you know, like,
right.
That's meant for your husband and Jesus.
Right.
And so, like, when this man is like not listening to me say, I don't want to have sex until I'm married, I don't want to have sex with you, like, when he's not listening, I'm not thinking, this guy's fucked up, this situation's fucked up. I'm thinking, I'm in it again. I've made a mistake. I'm going to have to repent for this too. Like, this is a mess I'm in that I've done to myself. And I'm thinking, like, this is another piece of my heart and my body I can't get back. Like, I'm fully dissociating. Like, my eyes are closed. I'm not saying yes. I'm just thinking, this is not great, you know? Like, and that's fucked up. Like, I'm not thinking about my safety. I'm not thinking about consent. I'm not thinking about lack of consent. I'm thinking about, like, look what I've done to myself. And this is like a man in the room with me, you know? And it's like lambs to slaughter, and it's always the lamb's fault. And
Yep.
I don't know. That's my problem. It's like you're thinking all the time about how you are so fucked up. That's
Yep.
always reiterated to you. And so, of course, you're gonna, you know, of course, it's gonna feel like shame. And of course, you're not gonna know that something terrible is happening to you until years and years later when you leave the church and you're like, fuck, you know? I don't know. Anyway, back to my notes. Oh, also, like, when it was over, he's like, by the way, my ex had HPV, so you should probably get yourself checked out.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. So he's trash.
Excuse?
It doesn't matter. Tell us he's
After,
trash.
yeah. Yeah. Fuck. I didn't know that.
So, like, y'all don't have to be
Right.
there. Y'all don't have to take responsibility for not speaking up at the time.
Nope.
You just have to, I don't know, man. We can all agree. We can all be on the same page that
Yeah.
trash is trash,
Yeah.
that purity is trash. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And, like, a man not listening to boundaries is a problem, period.
Yeah. And yep.
I don't know. He's trash. Okay. That's all.
Yeah.
Take
Do
my
you
word
need
for
more?
it.
Do you need more? Do you need what the fuck do people need? Okay. Like I was like pretty heated, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
pissed. Like to quibble over this when somebody's saying their story, their experience, and you want to go in the fucking weeds of like, well, he was 19 and 3/4. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
the fuck? I mean, that
Yeah.
just feels to me like minimizing. The only response to someone's story like this is, that's fucked up. What can I do to help you now? Do you want to smash something? Would you
Right.
like to burn something? Would you like, can I get you some matches?
Or, like,
That's the response,
or don't say
bestie.
anything.
Or shut the fuck up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the purpose of this. This is where here I go. The purpose of this, the telling and the bringing, okay, this is not an opportunity. Come all ye who have contributed to a system and be assuaged of your guilt. That's not for you, bitch. Okay?
Yeah.
That's not what this is for. If you feel bad, go to fucking confession. Don't come to our fucking DMs. You know, go pray
Yeah.
about it, I think. You know,
Yeah.
this is not the forum. This is not who you bring it to. We are not offering absolution here. No, thank
I mean,
you.
I did and I
I
will.
don't. I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
As for me and my house,
You won't.
I'm not. I'm not.
We don't
That
need
was
to re-examine
disappointing.
the case. We don't need to crack
No,
it open.
you should not have to feel like you have to defend it by saying, here's my evidence. Like, that is so rude. Go to confession. Like, if you feel bad about something, like,
But
pay
you
it
don't.
forward. Do something appropriate with yourself. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why that the person who survives that, that's her job to let you know, oh, it's okay. I'm fine. Of course you're fucking fine.
Yeah.
Because you're strong as fuck.
Been
Why do we
fine.
need to go? Yeah, that made me mad. That made me pretty mad.
Yeah. It's just been a very weird vibe. And like, I guess
Yeah.
here's why I wanted to, because you wanted to bring it all up. And I was at first like,
Right.
no, let's not, better not. But then, like,
Right.
I think it's important for everyone to like be a little bit more self-aware
Yeah.
of how they behave when people are like sharing maybe like certainly not the most
Mhm.
trauma I've endured, but pretty,
Top 5.
yeah. And so, like maybe cool it, maybe learn
Yeah,
how to act. Because it's like
definitely.
not just one person, it's not just two people, like
No.
it's a lot of people who
Hordes.
feel like they
Hordes of
gotta
people.
plant their little flag in the I
Yeah.
didn't do anything
Yeah.
wrong camp.
It wasn't me. Okay, nobody fucking said it was.
Yeah, I'd remember your
And
dick,
I was just like,
you know?
yeah.
I hope that this is not how everyone
Yeah.
experiences like
Imagine.
sharing,
Right.
but it probably is
Yeah.
because that's why we don't fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't fucking publish a
Yeah.
podcast for 2 weeks. And that's why we don't even
Yeah.
look at it because we know that people are going to be wild, you
Yes.
know?
Yes. Out of pocket. And I think too, that's what I was gonna say is like, this is how, and I was not even mad until I saw these, questionings and whatever, undermining, like, shut the fuck up. I wasn't even mad till I saw that because I'm like, but now I am activated. I've been activated for days because to me, it's like, okay, some of these eps of ours are deconstruction podcasts. Okay.
Yeah.
This is where we are, not on purpose, but because that's true to our story. That's a big part of it. Okay.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are also deconstructing. God bless. We love to see it.
Yes.
But like, okay, topple that shit of like the purity and all of that shit. Like, great. I'm glad to see people are turning from that and not doing that anymore. However, have we learned anything? This is how you treat people who are telling their stories. So you're not saying, well, are you sure, Jesus? You're just saying, well, are you sure your facts? Like, that's
Yeah.
the same energy. That's the same process. You haven't learned anything. You haven't
Yeah.
taken responsibility. Like, it's okay if you're a person who's contributed to some shit, if you're a person who's been silent of some shit, if you were not looking and some shit happened and you feel discomfort, sit there.
Yeah.
It's fine to feel that. It's fine to be discomfort. It's fine to be like, oh, whoops, was I a piece of shit? And
Right.
it's okay to process that on your own time with your own counselor, with your own people. Don't bring it to the person telling a very serious, intimate story. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not the people for you to bring this shit to. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Move along. There's plenty of podcasts.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe. Sorry.
That's the thing. Like, at least give us our
Fuck.
analytics.
If you're gonna like inflict some emotional trauma, at least leave a fucking like. Have the, decency to put it in a comment, not
Yeah.
sneakies in the DMs. We need the engagement.
We surely do.
In a comment, I'll
Have
argue
the
with you.
balls.
And then all of a sudden, we've got 300 comments. We're pushed to the top of the feed, and that's great for us.
Yeah.
I had a question though, in all sincerity, okay, because you and I have not really even spoken on this,
I know.
but okay, that's interesting what you said about when that terrible thing's going on, you're like, oh shits, I'm here again. So your brain was immediately putting this new experience into the same bucket as, your boyfriend and having sex for the first time.
I think
your brain was like, this is that. Your brain did not even flag it as a different thing. It was immediately like, blame yourself.
It was like act asleep. I remember acting asleep.
Oh my God.
But my eyes were closed and I was not moving. That's it. I was like, make it over and then we'll deal with the aftermath. But it was definitely immediate shame,
Yeah. That's fucking disgusting.
And that's the only time I remember talking about it until adulthood is I was playing Truth or Dare at Ben's house and someone asked me how many people I'd had sex with because I was a goody,
Yeah.
And I was dating someone else who at this point I was a lost cause and having sexually active fully. And so I was 2.5 because I don't count one because I was pretending to be asleep and someone was like, that's fucked up. That's actually fucked up.
Oh my
I was
God.
oh.
Whoa. Somebody had to tell you.
Yeah.
Do I know who that person was who told you that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good for her. Yeah. I think that's why I always have, gals in your life. Always have some friends who are girls because you don't know. I think I want to talk about it long and cause harm or whatever, but I think we hear about that a lot of men who are like, you're a corpse, still into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go fuck yourself. If you're into corpse play, please perish.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. I don't understand because, not to be personal on my side, but I can understand in healthy sex, it's a form of communication and it's a back and forth and it's a play and it's a laugh, and it's you're engaging and you're smiling at that person's smiling back and it's a great time. That's what sex is, bestie. That's not what that. And so that's shocking. This is his first time acting like someone's dead. Shut up. Pass. I doubt he's a great guy.
Yeah.
But then finds Sweet Peach and decides to just be violent psycho. Okay. But I'm proud of you. And you're obviously in every situation in our entire life together, you can always rally some grace and that's very strong and admirable. And I can't always relate because
I don't know if it's strong and admirable or
it
grace as much as it's keep the temperature down with everybody, It's
I know, but I think there's some element of restraint that is commendable to a certain extent where I'm out here trying to have public hangings and stuff. That's not chill,
We have very different reflexes.
Yeah.
Mine is oh, it's okay. Yours is I'll fight you.
Yeah. You're dead. But in your headspace, like, I mean, and I've learned this in recovery, and I can only be this hype when it's you, I don't
Yeah.
really give a shit about anything else, like I don't get
Yeah.
like this about me. I just ghost everyone.
Yeah.
With you, I'm gonna fight, because I'm pissed
Yeah.
because, it's absurd that this happened to you and that this is the feedback you're getting. Like,
I
okay,
think probably everyone.
probably
Like,
everyone.
that's why I'm
That's
like, I'll
horrible.
allow it because fucking everybody. And
Yeah.
nobody deserves that.
No, absolutely not. But I mean, when like you have like a peaceful like you probably have a more peaceful existence because you have access to like, I'm okay, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
keep a flame going of anger and rage.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to live with rage long term, I've heard.
Yeah. The rage that still exists, and like, that's where the emphasis is important. And like, I'm still like, I still carry so much rage for purity,
Yeah.
culture,
Mm-hmm.
purity, education,
Mm-hmm.
the machine of like teaching and discipling young
Yeah.
tiny girls
Yeah.
to preserve their bodies for men, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like disgusting. Get the fuck out of here,
Disgusting. Yeah.
you know,
Disgusting.
like I cannot. And that's
It's so
like,
gross.
that's to blame. So, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Right.
that situation would not have happened if that was not my experience.
Yeah.
I would not have been there with that. I would have never dated that guy if it were not for the pressure to be evenly yoked, the pressure to be with someone who
Yeah.
loved Jesus, the pressure to break up with boys who didn't, the pressure to like like I don't know. This experience was sandwiched between two boyfriends who I had like lovely sex with. And it's like
Yeah.
it did not need to happen, but it was like such a fucked up just mind fuck,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So
And it doesn't matter at all if people don't think that they, brought a man 19 and 3/4 and dropped him off on your doorstep and was like, here you go.
yeah.
It doesn't matter that it didn't happen like that. This is a small pond. This is a tiny community. And with slim fucking pickings, dude. Like, if the numbers, you know, like that man, maybe two other boys, a couple other men, that's the circle. This would have happened to someone
Yeah, he
because
was coming
of
for someone.
numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. If
yeah,
it would have been one of our other gals, which
100%.
is like,
And
fucking,
probably did happen to,
yeah.
honestly, because he
Yeah.
stuck around,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
confident it was not just me and it was not
Right.
just that one boy,
Nope.
you know?
And that fucking guy probably like tried it. Like, that's probably not your number one, like, first act of being a piece of shit is to go that far. It was probably like edging piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, whatever their equivalent is of like being
Yeah.
a piece of shit. He probably worked on that for some years. And
And
so
like,
that's some gals.
yeah, there
If you
was
don't want
like,
to call it whatever you don't want to fucking call it, like, okay, it doesn't change what it was. But we keep winning, we're doing very well because we're fucking honest enough and brave enough to be honest and process and sit in the nasty and sit in the uncomfy and like
yeah,
tell the fucking truth is very healing. Okay. Like,
yeah,
sorry that everybody's so worried about what it means for this harmful thing to happen. And oh, what does it mean for me? Go fuck yourself is what it means for you, you know?
yeah. We're brave.
We are brave. You're joking, but it's the truth, you know?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, not everybody's gonna have a podcast about it. But we
Yeah.
know we weren't the only ones. We know you weren't the only one. So
Yeah.
this one's for the girls.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Jamies and the Bens and the who's it's and the what's it's and the Ryans
Yeah.
and the horse, not the horse boy. What's your and the
Yeah.
mediums and the men who
Yeah.
aren't trash. Let's be positive. We love a man who treats women like people. Shocking.
Oh my God.
Revolutionary feminist. I'm on YouTube a lot.
Me too.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is there worth watching besides Housewives
Oh
and
my God.
movies?
Okay, that's what we should mention is New York, Housewives of New York, wonderful.
The noobs. We love them.
Love. No
They
notes.
can't go anywhere. We have to
Nope.
keep them all protected, insulated.
Yeah. I don't even hate the husbands yet, you know?
Yeah.
They're great. Everybody's great.
Yeah.
10s across the board. I don't give a shit.
Keep them.
Keep them. We forgot to talk about, I think like 3 weeks ago, I said, you know how Fall Out Boy wrote that song?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
editing and I was like, what the fuck?
Okay. Okay. So for the pod, you've heard of Billy Joel. Everyone knows this, that song. And now Fall Out Boy hath done this. The remaking this.
Mhm.
He didn't start the fire. Okay. Thoughts?
I haven't listened to the whole thing, just on Instagram clips.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You
I
are
think. I don't know what
You
they're
are
talking about in there. Here's my only feedback, okay,
Yeah.
is
With love, you know, because they're one of the good ones too, as far as we know.
surely we
Thank
used
you.
to listen to Fall Out Boy in the morning before school with our little
Love 'em.
milkas,
Yeah.
drive around the town and sing along.
Yeah.
I'm upset because Coheed and Cambria was gonna cover that song on their tour.
They were?
Yeah, and now I
I didn't
know.
know.
I don't know that they will now. But
How'd you
I'm
heard
looking
that?
forward to, because I watch their Claudio streams on Twitch every
He
so often.
does?
Yeah, he was doing it every Friday for a while.
Oh my
Fighter
God.
Inferno Fridays. But but he was talking about how he was wanting to cover it, and I don't know that he will now because Fall Out Boy run.
Oh my God,
Can
rude.
you imagine?
That's tough to know.
Yeah, but I don't
Oh
know.
my
Maybe he
God.
still will.
Yeah.
I would
Wow.
encourage it because surely
I
it's
would too.
better.
Nothing's sacred. Go
Yeah.
ahead. It's tough, you know. And with love, and I love Fall Out Boy, and I love all them guys, you know.
Yeah.
So
There's
God bless, and I
many
appreciate.
guitars.
Yeah, and I appreciate the effort, you know. I appreciate they have 2 little vocalists, you know. I appreciate that one married Ashley Simpson, our favorite
Of course.
Simpson. I appreciate it, you know.
Of course.
I appreciate all their great work, marrying Ashley Simpson and having a son with her. We love to see
Having
it.
those faces that they have.
Yes, and that hair that they both
Those
have, that they all
tattoos.
have. They all do. And we love it. You
Yeah,
know, thank you.
surely.
You know, and in creative exploits, you know, thanks for the effort. You know, thank you for
lot of
trying
words.
because we roast people immediately a lot of the times. And so I begrudgingly bring this that it's not too good.
Got it.
And with love. And I appreciate them trying and great.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be booed and trolled. I don't want people
Nar.
being rude about it.
Who among us?
I just have a lot of questions.
Yeah, what they put in there, what they talk about.
Okay.
What's their
Well,
take?
I should bring up the fucking lyrics.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
All right.
you
Like
know?
just one or two or just in general?
No, they just shout Pokemon.
Okay.
You know,
All
like
right.
when Billy Joel's like, you know, talking about
Current events.
the current events, and Fall Out Boy did say some current events,
They
but sometimes
try.
they would just yell Pokemon.
More
And
than
sometimes
once?
they would say, yeah, I'm
No.
pretty sure. Well, they repeat one, don't they? I'm pretty sure.
Oh no. I wish I
And
could play it.
they say Tiger King. That's not,
Or
you know, and so sometimes these
I
are
feel
like,
we're over it, the Tiger King. I feel it was
yeah,
fleeting, you know,
some things are blips and some things are, you know,
mainstays.
events, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, you know? Yeah, he's just shouting things. Iron Man, Kim Jong
Iron
Un,
Man.
Iron Man, you know?
Okay. This is pop culture he's doing. He's doing pop
Yeah,
culture, not
yes, and like
politics.
there's some politics, okay? Like Trump gets impeached twice, polar bears got no ice.
They
Okay,
surely
that's
don't.
something. That's
You
something.
sure don't.
But then he says Firefest, Black Parade, Michael Phelps, Y2K.
That's
You know,
incorrect organization.
that's what they're saying too. Of Billy Joel's was very chronologic, and this is a
Yeah, this is
random. This is a
chaos.
grab bag by definition. Harry Potter, Twilight, Michael Jackson dies. That's a line.
Incorrect.
Okay,
Incorrect.
tough. You know?
Yeah, it's
And here, okay, and they're talking about, you know, we shoot our kids in the little schools and we do, you know, a lot of the,
you can't be saying that with Pokemon.
and then he just yells, ISIS, you know? Oh, yeah, it's SpongeBob.
Here's the thing.
And the Golden State Killer got caught. That's a great one. But you can't say SpongeBob about
No,
it,
with
you know?
Golden State, surely not.
You know?
It's just it's lacking focus, you know.
We're here, we're hither and yon.
It's a lot of it's a lot of
Yeah.
categories and skews.
Yeah. And I, you know, so that's it. It's kind of some serious and then some like nothings, you know, like
Yeah. Missed opportune.
are we going to be remembered of Pokemon? I don't think
Yeah,
so.
but it's like you got to stick to one or the other, bestie. Like you can't
Yeah.
be between ISIS and Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna make it pop culture,
Yeah.
make it pop
And
culture.
Billy Joel has some like current events and a few pop culture and sports was in it, but like,
Oh, I don't recall sport.
but like big iconic, you know, I don't feel Tiger King's iconic. I don't. I
No,
don't. That
it
was like one
surely,
thing we watched in the plague, you know.
yeah. It's like,
I
oh
don't
yeah.
think about him at all.
No,
I
until
don't.
you said it just now, I had forgotten, erased from my memory.
Yeah.
And surely in like 5 years, no one will know.
I guess like SpongeBob's a meme, and so people will see SpongeBob for the rest of our lives. But like,
SpongeBob has been
forget about,
decades.
I forget about Michael Phelps. He swims and smokes weed.
And
Barely
like,
care about the Olympics over here. I don't give a fuck. So
yeah,
yay sports, I guess, but like iconic,
yeah,
I don't know.
probably. Hmm.
You know, and who among us? Because all I watch is like fat gals on Instagram or on YouTube and housewives, you know. I
Yeah.
don't have the greatest, you know, grip on what's hot right now, you know. Oh, but I was on the YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's and I found my way into this other podcast. I don't know anything about her, so I'm not going to recommend her because she could be crazy, like
Yeah.
bad.
Hope
Okay,
so.
but
Oh
I
no.
watch this very long form podcast where like she just has like people with huge stories. Come on. She barely says anything, but she's gorgeous and she's hot in like she's got the filler, she has the lips, but she's just in little sweatpants. Like she's
Yeah.
not thoughting it, which I love a comfy thought. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
would love to be a comfy thought, you
Could
know.
never.
But okay, and she had this girl on about like because she had DID, the dissociative identity
Oh,
disorder,
sure.
and so I love to hear about that shit. I love that shit. So I
Yeah.
watched that one and I was like, I need something else. So I go over there to this gal's podcast to see what else, because she's got all this like deep shit on it,
Mhm.
And so this gal was like, I survived a narcissistic mother. I'm like, click.
Bread and butter.
So I click on it, bestie, and our comfy thought is they're gorgeous. She's got a cat that wanders around. Love it. This girl starts telling her story about her narcissistic mother. And she starts to, like, my mom was always home with us, but she was always very depressed. And she had a lot of mental illness and she was tired a lot. I'm like, same. And then she's like, we would ask her to play with us, but she would say, like, I'm too tired. You'll have to play on your own. And I was like, same. And then she's like, our mom never really played with us at all. And I'm like, same. and and then this girl's like, well, sometimes she would play board games, but she would never like play with us. And I'm like, I was like listening to this gal. I got 5 minutes in and I was like, I'm on team this girl's mom because I don't like to play.
No.
I don't play
And
with
like,
my
I'm
kids.
fucking tired.
My kids are old. Maybe it doesn't matter now, but I'm like, how do I know if I'm a narcissistic mother? And is that the bar that you don't want to play? Because I don't want to play. I'm tired and I am mentally ill and I am depressed. And I want to
Yeah.
foster independence is what I call it. But
100%.
am I just uninvolved or uninspired or what is that called? Unattached
I think
from my children? I love them, but God, what?
I think you do play with your kids. Like you take them to the pool. You take them out and about in the world.
I'm not like,
You're not like sleeping on a couch all day, you know?
but I'm not like, pretend we're mermaids.
No, who among us? If you're doing that, please comment because
We don't know.
I need
Is
to have
that
you on the
normal?
pod and examine your brain. But like,
Yeah.
okay, because when you first started talking, I was like, guys, like I got this brain that hardly works half the time. Like I gotta lie down. I gotta put I got a device I gotta strap to my head and massage my brain half the fucking time. Like I cannot be playing with my kids. Like when they were little, I didn't have any of these medications. Like I was in pain like almost every day. And like we had to flip on Puff and Rock and I had to lay in the living room while they watched Puff and Rock. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a privilege to play with your children. So if you're playing mermaids, it's check your privilege. Okay.
Yeah. Check
But like
your privilege.
I don't know. You gotta wait till they're older, okay? And like if you're feeling bad about like, am I engaging with my kids enough? Like wait till they're old and cool. And then you can watch shows with them, play video games with them, take them out, take good snacks. They'll walk around Target with you. Like it's fine.
Is it fine?
Yes.
Like, I'm like, I don't know how I will know if I'm a narcissist. Number one, if I'm a narcissistic
First of
mother.
all,
Number
who
two,
among us is not a narcissist?
I think that's what a narcissist would say.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're like, who among us isn't a narcissist?
I don't know.
I just worry so bad about the podcast my kids will be on, and people on YouTube will be like, oh, you're a survivor, go girl. I can't believe your mom never cared for you. I'm like, oh
listen,
my God, I'm exhausted and I am depressed. And my kids are self-sufficient, and sometimes I worry because I've been panicked about this for like months, by the way, because we sit at dinner and this is a quiet house, and that scares me because I wasn't raised in a quiet house.
It's fine to also be depressed. Okay. Fight
Yeah.
me. It's fine for your
Yeah.
kids to see you be depressed and to see you caring for yourself however you need. It sounds like that lady's just a bitch.
That's what.
Where's
And
your
then I was like,
compassion?
I was feeling so bad. I'm like, oh my God, if this is a narcissistic mother, I am one,
That's a
because I
narcissistic
don't.
child.
And then I looked in the comments and people were like, this is the most privileged ass bitch I've ever seen. And that mom's fine, probably.
Yeah.
And this was spoiled. So
Good.
people were reading it similarly. And then I'm like, what if we're all narcissists?
Yeah, that's right. It's fine.
I don't know, man. I
I
want to
think it's
do
a sliding
well.
scale.
I want them to be fine, but like, am I? Mine are very independent, So
Yes.
like the ship just kind of runs itself.
Yes,
And I
mine
need that
too.
right now because I'm very busy. And so when I am
Yes.
home, if I'm not cooking their fucking dinner, making their fucking lunch, or washing their fucking dishes, I am in my bed. Am I
Yes,
asleep? No, but I take to the bed.
you've
I
earned
go to my
it.
bed.
You've
If you
earned
need
it.
me, I'm just simply scrolling in my bed because I'm whelmed as fuck and I'm depressed and I'm anxious and I'm panicked every minute. So I'm in bed. I'm not asleep. You can still access me, but
We're
I'm not
watching
out here
YouTube.
like being like watching them play their games and being like, I'm so proud of you, honey.
No,
I'm like, I don't have anything to give. I'm sorry.
we're well past
You think
the
that's for like
era.
little kids? You think?
Yes.
Comment below.
And that lady, I can't believe the audacity of like, she played board games with me, but not enough with enough passion.
Yeah, not pretend games. Don't pretend play just board games.
Honestly.
But I'm like, how do you know if you're a good parent? I always say like, I'll know when they're grown up and they report back how they were fucking traumatized. That's when I'll know. It's like too early to tell.
I feel you've told me
That's
like
tough.
if you give a shit, then you're probably fine, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're concerned at all about it, then you're on
Yeah.
the right
But I'm
track.
like, I give a shit, but am I gonna get out of the bed? Probably not.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
Bye.